Hi everyone, my name is Helen Knight, and today we're going to be interviewing one of our amazing clients, Dan Jakes, who went from feeling really lost in his business to having real clarity, certainty, and a lot of high level skills actually, so that he can start generating daily consistent leads throughout his business. So, we're going to be asking him his really honest opinion on the program. So, Dan, how are you today?
Great, thanks, Helen. Are you? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really good, thank you. So, can you just tell everyone how you felt before the program? What was it like? The sort of mindset you were in at that time?
Yeah, well, funnily enough, it's I was looking for something, um, and obviously, the business at the time was I just felt like a freelancer, which was okay. I kind of want to be like that,
Mm,
but I had ambitions to actually have an agency, and I've got some really good clients anyway, existing ones, and I'd probably a bit lost what type of clients so I was, wanting, and what my speciality was. I think I was a general, agency. I was thinking like that. I can just take everything on board, no matter what industry it's from.
mm,
Um, that made me lost and kind of frustrated as well. And I just needed that. And I think it's funny how you attract things. And you popped up with a time when I was thinking, I need something, somebody to help me. What is, what's my offer? All that kind of things. I didn't even know what my skill sets were properly. I just knew I was a designer.
Did you feel just like you just had to do something different? What was it that the main thing you were
Yeah,
thinking about?
I think it was because to make the business grow, I was selling time for money, and there's only so many hours you personally can do in a
Mm,
day, so which limits your income, your yearly income. Yeah, you can charge different or whatever, but if it's only you doing it, and I wanted to grow, I think too much about it. So then I'd
mm.
go into the mindset of procrastination as well.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Okay.
all right, I'll sort it out tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, and I haven't
Yeah.
out, and another week's gone by, then a month's gone by, and it was like that. And also, what I got frustrated with as well is in myself, because I was looking at my peers. You look on LinkedIn and then you see um, people doing really well. They've got some really good clients and some
Mm,
fantastic work, and then I kind of doubt myself. Then it's just, what am I as good as that? I can be as good as that. Um,
yeah.
kind of things. Can I create an agency to get these type of people and experts on board, and service new clients and existing ones, and you know all that kind of, it just becomes a muddle in my head. I knew what I wanted, but I just didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
uh,
So how did it affect other areas of your life, like not having the business that you really wanted?
um Difficult because I've been self-employed for 7 years now, so most of that time has been freelancing here and there, but then obviously just being my own little agency type thing,
Mhm.
uh, but not being able to like fully grow. So uh, obviously that has financially that has a knock-on effect. Um, we like home life and frustration, and me and my wife are a really good team, and you know she's supported me massively because
Oh,
you know, she, thankfully she's got a good job and everything, and she's got good income coming in, and I wanted to create consistency of income coming in on my side of things for so you
yeah.
felt a bit, not worthy, but you just want to contribute, and you felt very responsible that you weren't getting a consistent salary. And so
Mm.
eventually, after about 2 years ago, my business created myself a salary. It's only a small one, um, but I have a lot of freedom to be able to do things as well with
Yeah.
the business. But I want to grow that salary for myself and employ people as well, and
Yeah.
that.
Brilliant.
So yeah. So the knock-on effect at home was sometimes even you'd have personal arguments,
Mm.
things like that. I'd be frustrated or moody, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Starting to doubt yourself.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was just like, what I working hard enough on it. Although every day, you work hard,
Mm.
uh, and then you beat yourself up a little bit. And also, the creativity then becomes obstructed a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you
Mm.
kind of only working on your existing clients. You're not like looking at new things. I wasn't even looking at new trends and things like that and what's about. I was just treating it as like it were a job for me.
Yeah.
So
So what happened when you joined the program? What do you feel like you got out of it? What were your feelings then?
so yeah, so when I joined the program, it was a great initial conversation, and it was just like relief. It was like, it opened me up to like see different parts of my business, even parts of myself, and then realized I was more than just a designer. What I realized was, having gone through a particular client that we've got, and the processes that were involved before we joined, I joined you.
Mm.
Breaking that down was brilliant.
Yeah,
And
fantastic.
picked out what, one just a designer. We did this, we did that, we offered that, this value.
Mm.
So actually, then you realise that you're not charging for time, you're charging for your value.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, and you were doing so much for these people. It was incredible, and you just didn't realize. So, yeah,
Yeah, that was
well
it.
done.
So I'm very comfortable now, to be able to talk about the value as well.
Yeah.
And seeing a client, when we've got to that stage where, so this is all right. The client says we want this. How much is it? And feel very comfortable now.
Great. So, what did you like most about the program and working with me? What did you like the most?
I liked every Thursday that we had our meeting. So obviously
Mm.
that was, I really enjoyed that, because that was like the plan and review. So we'd go through, obviously the week before, how that went. What I did enjoy as well, sometimes, because it's some things I didn't always do or complete, which is down to me.
Mm.
So you were very, very patient. I did like but being, somebody to be responsible to, in a way. And also then there were just new skill sets each week. New things had come.
Yeah.
Occasionally it'd be overwhelming and I had to get my head around it, but sometimes we'd resit that again.
Yeah, that's it.
Clicked a bit.
Excellent.
And then slowly it became, like anything, it became norm, you know.
Yeah. Well done.
So like you say, we say systems work, people don't. So
That's it. That's it. But you've done so well. Yeah, give yourself some credit. You've done really, really well. You've gained a lot of skills along the way. Yeah. So obviously, just to make sure that people that are watching realize, we weren't getting you to email lots of random companies. We weren't focused on your website or your portfolio, anything like that. You didn't have a massive online following when you started. We didn't work on like paid advertising or anything like that. So just curious, do you feel like you were having to spam people or do anything that you didn't feel was right or that you felt was uncomfortable?
yeah, definitely not. It was a worry of mine initially when we started this program, but obviously I was open-minded to see, you have preconceptions of, oh, it might be that, but no, definitely not.
Once you understood like the main foundations of what you had to do to get leads on a consistent basis, was it fairly simple? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, at the start, obviously the learning process, it's like, it feels a bit, oh, this is different, because it is a complete new skill set. But as we kept doing it, it's just a step-by-step process, which is, and even now I still have it on the wall, when I'm in
Right.
conversation, just to, because, and you will make the odd errors on the way, or you could have done that better.
Mm.
Or you look back and sometimes you might cringe, think, oh, so, and like, you don't get married on the first date. You've got to build it up. And I
Yeah.
think the important thing for me was then realizing it helped me target the people I want to work with, and that things I felt strongly for, like sustainability and
Mm.
people with a mission. You know, somebody had a good story behind them.
Yeah, that's it. And it's so important to be passionate about what you're doing, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. And I think everybody's had life events, you know, myself included. Certain things have happened and shaped where I am. And when I see other people who've gone through things like that, it helps me relate a little bit. And I'm really interested. So, and I think I credit anybody wanting to work for themselves and go on, because if it were really easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nobody's fault. It's only our, or whatever we do is only our fault, good or bad. And we chose to work for ourselves. We chose, you know, I'm choosing to have an agency and be responsible for people. And you know, that's the next stage. You know, that's their lives now.
So do you feel now that you could easily gain new clients every month using the system that you've learned and the new skills that you've gained?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Brilliant.
One thing, the only thing you got to do is put it into action. That's the only thing that stops you, or would stop me now, is not doing enough of it or just stopping. I've got the skills now and the processes to do it. So for Creative 23, we are going now through that transition.
Fantastic.
Keeping our existing clients, but we're niching down to, you know, that particular set that we want. And I say we because we've already got somebody working now.
Yeah, brilliant.
So that's growing.
Yeah, already grown. Well done. So what would you recommend to anybody that was thinking about joining the program that we do?
If you're feeling like I did at the beginning about your business, or you're wanting to expand it, you want just more than being a freelancer and doing the day-to-day, definitely do this course and be open-minded, and and don't worry if it sometimes feels a bit overwhelming, because it's going to do. Just go with it. That's all I'd say. And the time will fly by as well, so use your time wisely and just do it. I'll hold my hands up. There's been a couple of times in this coaching period where I should have done more, but obviously you can make excuses. I've put clients in as like I've been too busy, things like that. But in essence, if you really want it, you need to find it. But yeah, I'd recommend it. It's a really nice, easygoing sort of course, but very, very, like, there's tons of stuff, tons of skills, and there's things I've learned that, and not just the skills, but then just yourself as well. Sort of mindset. It regenerated me mindset wise.
Brilliant. Yeah. And I think, mindset is a massive part of your business, isn't it? So there'll always be things that crop up, but I think we managed to deal with things that cropped up over the time, didn't we? Put things.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Put things back to rights.
So it's like I found a little secret that I didn't, have before. It's like this bit of knowledge. So that's how it,
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, I've absolutely loved working with you, and I hope we're going to continue working together in the future. So yeah, very excited for you, and yeah, congratulations on the growth of your business, doing so well.
Thank you. No, I've enjoyed working with yourself. So great coach.
Thank you.